Hello, welcome to what are we calling this?
No more raccoon feet pics. We're gonna call it the waiting room,
Yeah,
cause
we're gonna stop with that name. This is welcome to the waiting room.
yeah.
You gotta wait for your appointment
Well,
with
what appointment?
someone.
Oh, okay,
We don't know who it is.
we don't know who it is, but I might want to actually turn on my mic for real. Then it might sound a bit better. Um,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, so
yeah,
we're gonna have some topics. So I'll let you take it
yeah.
away, Ouroboros.
So I have a list of two topics.
Two
We'll
topics.
start two topics.
Okay.
I'll start with the Microsoft Bethesda thing.
Mhm.
So as it's easy to find out, Microsoft bought Bethesda for $7.5 billion.
Hmm.
As you know, Bethesda is a very big corporation.
I.
It's got the Elder Scrolls,
Mhm.
Fallout. Got
Fallout. Yeah.
yeah.
I know
It's
that
got
game.
yeah.
I
Me
know it.
too. It's got Doom.
Mhm.
Got Starfield.
I don't know what Starfield is, to be honest.
Neither do I. It's got Wolfenstein.
I don't know what that is.
Uh, that's all the things I can remember.
Well.
Hold on.
So, what's so intriguing about
And
this
also
news?
The Evil Within, Prey, and
Mhm.
Dishonored.
Okay. So, why have you selected this topic?
Because, as
As a
everyone should know,
game enthusiast.
yeah, every gamer should know that the best Fallout game is Fallout New Vegas.
I mean, the best Fallout game is irrelevant to the topic. The topic is
No, it's not.
Microsoft
No, it's
buying
not.
a
This is this is very
70.
relevant.
No, the topic
This
is Microsoft buying a $7 billion company. Not
no, this is very relevant. Trust me. I'm gonna get there.
okay.
But anyways, Fallout New Vegas was developed by Obsidian Studios, which is not Bethesda. Which
Mhm.
Bethesda did all the production stuff, I think.
Yeah.
And when it released, it did so much better than Fallout 3. Todd Howard says, Obsidian, we don't like Obsidian anymore. So now that Microsoft has bought Bethesda, Fallout New Vegas 2 could happen, or a remaster or remake.
Well,
I would prefer the second one.
yeah, but it's not for sure.
Yeah, it could happen. It's a possibility.
Can you hear
It's
my
more
Can you hear my chair squeaking? Well, not
no.
it's not squeaking anymore, but it was
Yeah,
squeaking.
I don't hear it.
Okay. Well, yeah,
It's it
it's
it's now a more plausible idea
well, it still could have
because
been possible whenever Bethesda was still its own thing.
no, because Todd Howard was in charge of Bethesda or Fallout or whatever, and he didn't like Obsidian, and Obsidian made Fallout New Vegas,
But that doesn't mean that
and
they
so
could have.
that directly means that Todd Howard doesn't like Fallout New Vegas
Well, not
because Fallout New Vegas performed better than Fallout 3 did overall.
well, Fallout New Vegas
So he didn't
perform
like it, and he just wanted to
get rid of it.
forget about it, and he
Yeah.
didn't like it, which would have meant that Todd Howard would be at the stopping block between a Fallout New Vegas remake, remaster 2.
Yeah. Wouldn't you say Todd Howard is one of the most wealthy video game designers or video game producers?
I've never really looked up his wealth.
What is Todd Howard's
But
net worth?
let's see. Todd
Here,
Howard
I'll look it up.
net
Okay.
worth. Too late.
Okay.
Oh, really?
What?
Only $10 million.
That's not a lot for Todd Howard.
Uh,
For the Todd Howard
let's
level
see.
of Todd Howard, that is not a lot.
Todd Howard wealth. Okay, that's
Todd
not
Howard.
helping.
I mean, he could still have more than $10 million to his name.
Oh, this says his net worth is 15 million.
Okay. Well,
So,
still not that much.
18 million. It's going up.
Is this by the
Ooh,
second?
yeah, just different articles. Todd Howard from Wikipedia. They don't even know his birthday.
What? Is
They say,
Google?
go to Wikipedia and it says Todd Howard, born 1969 or 1970.
What?
Exactly.
He's an old guy. He's like 40, 42, 43.
That's like
I don't know.
50.
50.
50.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, Todd Howard 2020. Net worth, tattoos, smoking, and body fat.
What?
That's so interesting.
This
Oh, this also says his birthday was 1971. Ooh.
is Todd Howard just is he a robot like Justin Bieber?
Sounds like it. Yeah. His birthday is all over the place.
Hmm. What if he's just like inexistent? What if
He's fake.
okay,
It's a
so
hologram.
we what if this is a simulation and like the world around us was a simulation and it was all controlled by Todd Howard?
I think we would know because there would be a lot more bugs.
I mean, yeah, but
That was a great joke.
yeah. Was that you clapping or what?
That was me clapping.
Okay. I didn't know if something else was going on, like you were throwing something or whatever.
No.
Okay. Because it
I
sounded
mean, I
like,
could, and it could just be a bug that the animation is not playing out.
yeah. Well, what other topics do you have? Because
Uh, well, I got this story.
you got a story. Oh, yes,
It's,
you mentioned
it's,
it slightly.
yeah, it's real interesting.
Real interesting.
Yeah,
Like, okay.
like really interesting.
Okay. You can continue.
It's
I'll
got a
allow you to
very,
continue.
oh, thank you very much. Got a very exciting climax,
Ah,
but it's pretty boring up until then.
okay.
So we start out our story. There's this dude who lives at the bottom of my street in
Yeah.
a trailer home. You know those? You like it's a house, but you
Yeah.
can put it on a
So,
trailer and yeah.
for the audience, Ivander's neighborhood. It's like a neighborhood of probably 8 houses. Would you say 10 houses?
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8.
Okay, so 8 houses, and it's just one street, and it all leads up to Ivander's house. Because
I'm the 8th house.
yeah, and so yeah, I just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah, you should probably know. And then, so moving forward, well, this dude, he's actually a squatter. He's not supposed to be there.
Ah. Well, isn't a squatter a homeless person, like living in a vacant home?
Yes.
Wait, so is that his trailer home? Like, is that his?
It's his trailer home that
Okay.
he brought there to put on that piece of land.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
then I guess recently it would have been recently if I had told you this story 3 months ago when it happened. Uh about I guess now it would have been like 5 months ago.
Mhm.
He started putting up a giant fence around his yard,
Well, his quote
or
unquote
his
yard.
yard in parentheses.
Yeah.
And then as he was putting up the yard, as I would walk down the driveway or go down the driveway in a car, we would see him tilling up his yard using a tiller,
Mhm.
loosening up the dirt. So he finishes his fence, and about 3 or 4 days later, my dad tells me that when he left the house that morning, there were like 6 cop cars at the bottom of our driveway,
Ah.
and that they had arrested him because he had 50 marijuana plants growing in his yard.
Yeah.
So he was actually a drug dealer,
I mean, how do you
or
know he was
or just
a
a grower,
yeah, he a drug
producer.
producer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that happened,
Mhm. Well, that's kind of interesting. Could
and
so
and then and then because of that, the people who had owned the place went and sued him, and he had to leave again. I guess kind of because he had been squatting.
yeah.
So I guess now he's in jail, maybe, or prison.
Well, maybe not.
It might be in the news somewhere if you look far back enough.
Where in the
Go to
news?
I don't know,
Okay. Then
the Hazel News.
okay.
I don't know if that's like revealing my position or anything.
I mean, Azel has a newspaper.
Yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much that story.
Hmm. Well, okay. Um, would would you mind just hopping onto my back? I'm gonna segue into another topic.
Uh
Okay, just hop onto my back.
huh. I've hopped into your back.
Okay. Okay, next topic. I've been thinking about this. It's the new Call of Duty Cold War.
Uh, yeah,
I mean, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be a flop like the World War II.
yeah.
And everybody's like, "No, it's gonna be the best game ever." But like World War
Oh,
II,
dude,
everybody thought it was gonna be such a good game. But
dude.
what?
So you know how I've uploaded like GarageBand stuff on my channel?
Yeah.
Guess what just happened?
What? It was
On my
copyrighted.
last GarageBand video, literally 2 minutes ago, someone just commented "F you."
Why?
I don't know
What? I'm so confused. Oh, and
exactly.
yeah, while we're on the topic of YouTube, I haven't published forever. Like, I'll probably just put this podcast episode up on. No, wait, no. I have made a meme thing related to Moana.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've started becoming a dull and dark essentially.
Yeah.
And this one took me so long to figure out how to edit, but I got it. I got it done. That should be coming out around the time that this podcast is coming out. So go head
Bro,
over to my channel.
he's got exactly 500 views. Congratulations, I just checked.
Oh, I have a total.
Yeah,
Oh, sweet.
exactly 500.
Wait, how much has the B movie gotten?
206.
Ah, so that's a really popular video.
Your other most popular video is "This man can jug a gallon of water." Cringe Saturdays, episode 2.
Oh, cringe Saturdays. I forgot about that.
What
That's whenever
happened to
my
episode 4?
that's whenever my hair was so long.
Yeah,
Yeah, those were those were the days. Whenever I had weekly upload schedule for like
yeah. So
4 videos.
I had like Let me count them out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 videos scheduled.
Yeah, scheduled
And I
or
and they stopped uploading 3 weeks ago because I ran out of stuff to upload.
mhm.
So I've got to think of some stuff to upload because I had a 2 video a week upload schedule and now I don't. I have nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do it, but with school and everything, like I I
Yeah.
definitely could have done it whenever I was doing school online for like a month and a half, but I
Uh huh.
just didn't do it at all. But
Yeah.
and now I definitely can't do a weekly upload or 2 a week. I could probably do a weekly upload
Yeah. I could probably
cuz
do a weekly upload.
yeah, for my videos it only takes like an hour and a half to edit, maybe 2 hours at the most if it's like going to be a 20-minute video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I haven't. You haven't really or not upload. You haven't really edited any of your videos. I've noticed it's more of just raw footage.
No. Yeah, it's just raw footage.
I mean, I could help you out with it.
I don't need editing.
You don't need editing. You're too good for
No.
editing.
Editing is for betas.
Beta males.
Yeah.
Oh,
True alphas uploaded raw,
I mean,
just like the meat they eat.
whoa. I don't think I've seen any alpha male, unless it's like a literal dog, eat raw meat.
I don't know. Maybe
I,
you've never seen a real alpha male.
I mean, maybe I haven't seen an alpha male with like some kind of mental disorder.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I'm using Xbox Game Bar to record my game footage,
I mean, you could
and
still
then
edit
I
it.
don't want to put in the effort of editing it.
hmm I mean, Xbox Game Bar is probably like almost as good enough as like OBS or Streamlabs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that there's less
Um,
customization to it.
yeah,
But you could just put in another extra 30 minutes of editing to meet your customization needs that you would use on OBS. So,
yeah. I mean, if I just if I have a 25-minute clip, I guess, and I edit it down to 10 minutes, what am I going to do with the rest of that footage?
I mean, what
Nothing.
what I usually do
that
is
was that was a stupid question.
I just delete the raw footage. But uh, yeah, I usually just
The,
delete the raw footage.
yeah. The most editing heavy video I've made is the one where I took a bunch of videos of random stuff I'd built with Legos,
Oh yeah,
and I used like iMovie or something.
iMovie. Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
was back whenever the school had us using iPads through school.
No, this was like a month ago.
Oh, during the summer.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would have been 2 months ago now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess stop motion videos that you did would have been the most editing heavy, but you also didn't
Oh,
do the editing. It was through software.
what do you mean?
Well, all you do is take
I take a
pictures.
bunch of pictures.
Well, that's not editing. That's more photography.
I put
And the software does the editing.
it. It runs the photos. That's what do you mean?
Yeah.
I really made a 2 minute stop motion. I
How
had
many frames did
10. It was like 10 frames a second or five
that's
frames a second.
that's kind of good.
Yeah, it was really horrible though.
Yeah, I mean, stop motion with action figures on a carpet is kind of hard.
Yeah. And there's people in shots.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just like retake?
So I didn't want to.
You didn't want to. You're that lazy to not press a button twice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Even though I could do it 1,000 times.
yeah. Well, oh, and here's some kindergarten dropout news. One of our most beloved members, Will, also known as Willard's World, has quit.
Yes, R.I.P.
Yeah. And oh,
Or
and Corn Dogs, aka Rennie, isn't here today because I don't know. It's
reasons.
reasons. Not anything like bad or anything. Just he couldn't make it.
He hasn't died yet, so that's
Yeah,
good.
not like Willard's World with only 2 videos uploaded.
Rest in irrelevancy.
Yeah.
R.I.I.
Well, oh, here's something interesting. So, my mom has been buying cereal from the store as moms do. But
Uh-huh.
with Honey Nut Cheerios, recently they've been doing a thing where they have a toy in each box and it's representing a what's it called? A figure of the Kellogg's brand cereal, like Lucky Charms or
Uh-huh.
the Cocoa Puffs.
Uh-huh.
And and so far I've gotten two. I could turn on my camera and show you what I've got.
Sure. Want
Okay,
to.
let me turn on my camera. So the first one I got was my hair's a bit messed up, but the first one that I got was the Cocoa Puffs bird or whatever.
Whatever his name is.
And then today,
That's
this
a lot.
morning, I noticed that my mom had bought another box of cereal because we'd run out for a couple weeks of what's it called?
Uh-huh.
Honey Nut. And
Honey Nut.
I got this cinnamon toast crunch guy.
Ah.
And I just have him on my
The
desk.
bird the bird was a lot more horrifying than I expected.
Yeah, and they're flat too. I mean,
Really?
yeah, like you can expect
Well,
that with the cinnamon toast crunch guy, but the
yeah.
bird is so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have those next to my Han Solo Funko Pop.
Ah.
Oh. Yeah. So.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Have you gotten any U2s?
U2s?
No?
No, I'm more of a Funko Pop collector.
Yeah.
Even though I would like the Technoblade U2s, even though it's already out of stock.
Mhm. I've got another one on the way
Which one is that?
for me. The Lewis Spears one.
Ah. Yeah, I remember
It was
seeing the
a
leaks for that a couple months ago.
mhm.
What figures do you have already?
I've got the Jontron,
Yeah.
Pyrocynical, the first one, and the Doge.
Oh, did you not get the Pyrovision?
I didn't get it in time.
Ah. But you do.
I really I really wish I had.
Yeah, it's cool. I think that the original one is better though, even though both of
Yeah.
them are really good.
Mhm.
Um, but you do have something very interesting. The your poster.
Oh yeah. My signed Pyrocynical poster
Yeah.
cost me £3 sterling.
Hmm.
That's like $5 or something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's
something
got
special.
he signed it. He signed it himself.
You wanna turn on your camera?
I, I it's in a different room,
Oh,
and I don't want to walk over there.
what room is it in?
My room,
Well, what room are you in right now?
the dining room.
Why?
Why not?
I'm guessing nobody else is at your house right now.
No.
Uh, well, yeah.
because I'm too lazy to walk over there.
Hmm. What what is your favorite cartoon or TV show? Yeah, what's your favorite TV show in general?
Uh, hmm. Let's see. I'm not sure
I mean, we could
because
just talk about
because
JJBA right now because
I mean we could.
we were planning on making another podcast with just you and I called "What's on Your Mind."
Yeah.
Actually,
That didn't. This is pretty much what that would be.
yeah. I mean, we could do this. We could name this podcast "What's on Your Mind," or we could name it "The Waiting Room."
I say we name it the waiting room.
Yeah, I think "Waiting Room" sounds pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
we could talk about JGBA because yeah, we were supposed to live stream the first episode of What's on Your Mind, but we never just followed through
Just
with
never
it.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, we could talk about
So
JoJo.
so I guess we're talking about JoJo now.
Yeah,
How far did you get?
I to be honest, I am like
Didn't you stop like a quarter of the way
half
through part two?
halfway through part 3.
Really?
Yeah. I but also I don't think I really want to watch it until Golden Wind is out on Hulu because
Uh,
unless, doesn't uh your brother doesn't your older
yeah.
brother doesn't he not highlight pirate stuff?
Yeah.
What do you watch JoJo's through?
Well, my brother's hard drive.
Oh. So,
I haven't actually like watched an episode of JoJo in a while.
well, do you think you could like copy and paste the episodes from his hard drive
Uh,
and
no.
give me them? Why not?
I would, but he's actually in college right now, so I can't exactly take his hard drive.
Oh. So, what school is he going to?
Murray State
Oh. Does he have a where is Murray
computer,
State?
Oklahoma.
Oh.
It's
So,
like a 4-hour drive.
yeah. Yeah, I know where Oklahoma is. I'm guessing that he's not living with y'all right now.
He's living at college,
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, I've never
but
heard of Murray State.
yeah,
What courses is he taking?
uh, gunsmithing.
Yeah. So,
He's doing stuff.
okay. Well, okay. I guess we kind of went off topic before I
Yeah,
even got on the topic.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'll let you explain what it is to our audience.
JoJo is a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a bizarre adventure of JoJo.
Well,
That's my description.
would you care to elaborate on that?
Okay, so there's 8 parts. 5 of them have been animated. Part one is it's 9 episodes of a 20-minute anime. If you're gonna watch the anime, it's 44 chapters of manga, I think, or it might be 77. It's one of those two numbers. But basically JoJo is about
The Joestar family and their battle
yeah,
with
the
Dio
Joestar family, the battle for I guess justice.
for the human
The
race.
special, yeah, pretty much. They battle against world domination
Yeah.
of lots of evil villains,
I mean, it's only
and
like
they
4.
usually win. Usually, not all the time.
There's like 3 or 4 main villains.
I think there's more.
Well, is Dio and uh is Dio
Dio is only the main villain in part one and three.
but is he in Golden Wind?
Dio?
Yeah.
No,
Wait, oh no.
not
Okay.
technically.
I don't want you to spoil anything. But isn't Giorno from Golden Wind. Giorno is the main character in Golden Wind, who is a descendant from the JoJo's family, but in a different universe. Isn't he like the
No,
son
no,
of?
that's completely wrong.
Well, I haven't seen or read any of Golden Wind.
There is no alternate universe until part 7.
Well, okay. So he's a
Or I
descendant
guess
of the
the end of
Joestar
part
family.
6, I guess.
Isn't he also a descendant from Dio?
Yes.
Dio and who?
Uh, Dio and some random girl.
But he's still
The,
related to the Joestar family.
correct.
Well,
I can explain it to you if you
yeah,
want.
I know. I get how he would be related because
Spoiler.
no, I know. Dio takes Joseph's body. Joseph's?
Jonathan.
Jonathan's. Yeah, Joseph was the part 2.
Yes.
So he takes Jonathan's body. So yeah, so that's technically Jonathan's um Jonathan's juice.
You want me to spoil it
I don't care.
a little bit more?
Yeah.
So Dio is the so he takes Jonathan's body.
Mhm.
He goes over to Italy.
Mm.
And what he does, he gets he he has this kid, some random girl. And that kid's Giorno. Giorno has a very bad stepfather because Dio does not stick around. Uh, Giorno goes into part 5. That's part 5. That's
Well,
your intro to part 5 there.
that's not really spoilers. That's just kind of an
Backstory.
introduction. That's just
Also, other things happen. Other things happen when Dio's in Italy, but that has nothing to do with part 5.
Huh. Well,
More part 6.
I assume that he's behind a mass killing.
Dio?
Yeah, well, he's behind several mass killings.
Well, Dio has killed a lot of people.
Yeah, he's a
I don't
toned
really
down
care.
Hitler.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah. My chair is squeaky.
He would just say, he wouldn't discriminate. He would just say, oh, you can all die.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of does
Wouldn't-
discriminate for if you see somebody that
How?
well, a lot of the people that he killed, he just doesn't think that they deserve to live.
So annoying people.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, I see
some
what you
annoying
mean.
people deserve to live.
Like you.
I can't give an example per se, but like off the top of my head, I couldn't give an example. But
Parker. He's
I mean,
annoying.
But
He deserves to live.
why? How does he deserve to live? Explain.
Uh, well, he's
mean-
like the only friend at school I can talk to about politics.
I mean, but he's also somewhat of a racist.
Well, yeah. There's that.
he is somewhat of a racist.
He's something, all right.
I mean, let's not explain stuff that he's done in the past. I think you know what I'm talking about with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
By the way, for the audience at home, he did not do anything sexual.
Nothing happened. There was no sexism.
No, not sex. No, like
No
never mind.
sexism or anything related to that matter.
Or
Uh,
okay, I guess. Yeah.
I think they get it.
I mean, he did in the library.
Don't do a hashtag cancel Parker.
Yeah, no canceling Parker. I mean, he did put the women's rights book in the fiction section in the school library, but I mean,
that that was kind of funny.
a lot of people have done that.
Yeah. Isn't the Bible in the fiction section?
I mean,
No, it's in the nonfiction section.
I mean, why is it in the nonfiction section?
I mean, shouldn't it have its own section for religion?
I mean, yeah, it kind of is in a religious section. It's right next to the Quran.
It's it's also on the same shelf as 9/11 attacks books.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
it's
So
like government and ideas or something.
yeah. Well, it's also on the same shelf on a fascism book.
I mean, it's a shelf of ideas in the
Yeah.
nonfiction section.
Yeah. Well, okay. I kind of want to go into religion a bit, even though it might anger some people.
Okay. I know you went to church this morning, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And
Yeah. I heard.
but um actually I went to church at like 1 o'clock, but I had to leave because it's an hour
That's
away.
yeah. Hmm. Really?
Yeah, it's in uh Richland Hills,
Whoa. It's far away.
right by the Alley Cats.
Huh.
But yeah, so what I don't get about religion is how people believe it. Okay, maybe I should
What I
elaborate.
don't get about religion is how people think religion is real. Okay, that was kind of a really broad subject.
I mean, yeah, I should. So, um, um,
Specify.
yeah. Well, a lot of people like take Christianity for an example. They're like, "Oh, well, Jesus is real," but how could that be if another religion doesn't believe in Jesus at all, or another religion just plain out says something totally different completely? Like, you can't really. There's no justification behind religion.
Yeah.
I mean, and some people say that religion has been like Christianity. It has been proven by discoveries that people have made and the discoveries were created in the past, but people now have discovered some religious things that could prove to the that could prove that Christianity makes sense, but also people could have just been like very religious in those times and they could have just had that.
Uh huh.
And also in the Bible, in every Bible pretty much, like every religious reading,
Uh huh.
it's not a lot of it isn't historically accurate. It's what people find from what other people are saying, and they write it down and they trust what other people are saying because they believe in the same thing. But
Uh huh.
also, one of the source that they could be getting it from could just be outright outright lying.
Uh huh. That's a problem with a lot of things
That's
because people, if people didn't have the ability to lie, I think life would be a lot easier. I guess
easier and well, not easier
easier in the form that
of
it'd be a
understanding
lot easier
things.
to yeah, it'd be a lot easier to like spread knowledge and be able to know what's true and false, and be easier to make decisions.
I mean, if nobody could lie, then I don't think false would even be a thing. I
Yeah,
like
that,
it would be non-existent to
yeah, because
to our perspectives. It'd be non-existent.
yeah, yes,
I mean, like a lot of stuff. But also, I'm not saying that some kind of like some form of something created the universe, but because a lot of it, like if the if the gravity in the universe was off at all than it is now, then everything would be so different than we see it as right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The one question that I really have about religion is pretty much basically about for Christianity is if Christianity was like founded in like 0 BC or whatever,
Hmm.
right? Then did every sentient being before 0 BC go to hell
I mean, what
because
what
they,
is
they didn't
hell?
believe in Christ?
I mean, what is heaven and hell? I mean,
Uh, Paradise and not paradise.
well,
I think I'm not a Christian. You'll have to fill me in.
I'm not sure either because I just
Don't really care.
yeah, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what I was gonna say. Uh,
Something about religion.
well, yeah, I know what we're talking about.
Heaven,
I had
heaven and
something
hell.
that I was gonna say, like it was right on my tongue. Oh yeah, I'm not totally sure about heaven and hell either, but like, what if it is a thing? What if it's not a thing? Like, how can we be
Yeah,
for
there's
sure?
that's the whole dilemma is, well, if they're right, then how would we know?
Yeah, and how
We
would
don't know
they
if
know?
anyone's right because you can't communicate after death.
That's the problem.
It,
That's the problem with today's
it,
society. You can't trust anybody.
we live in a society where people lie all the time.
Yes, we live in a society.
And with the exception of that one dude who died for like an hour and a half, and then he came back to life and said everything about heaven.
I mean,
Remember,
but he could have just
there was
been
that one. There was
lying.
that one guy who had a heart attack, and then he woke up.
I mean, a lot of that has happened to a lot of people.
I mean, I'm thinking it could have just. I'm thinking it was just a dream,
Yeah, it
because
could have like he could have just been unconscious. Wait,
because if you were
he could have just been like like totally like to a point of unconsciousness of where your heartbeat is so slow. It's like a turtle hibernating where it only would beat like 4 times a day. Well, not a turtle hibernating, but you know what I mean. But and then people like the doctors, like the person on the operating table, they would think that he or she is dead, but they're really not.
hold on, I gotta go for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize if I am offending anybody, and I apologize for the noise outside. If you can hear it, you probably can't. But somebody is mowing the lawn. It's probably my father, my papa. Yeah. Uh, how about we have a little therapy time? So, tell me about your day. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. This is so sad. I'm proud of you. Thank you, and you're welcome. Well, yeah. Yeah, huh? Yeah. Hmm. Yes. No. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about
Ivaner,
that.
you take over therapy time. I'm going to turn on my fan.
Oh, hello, welcome to therapy time with me. Uh, you're doing great, but you can do better. Be yourself. Eat lots of good food. Stop eating out. Lasagna is very good and it tastes well. Uh, cook. Cooking is good. Cook
Okay.
often. Cooking. Feel better about yourself.
I mean, I was kind of doing the Davy 504 thing at the end of his video
Oh.
sometimes,
Uh-huh.
where you let the audience talk to you.
Oh, well, I gave them lots of helpful advice.
Uh, like
Like, eat your greens.
okay.
Cook. Cook. I said cook a lot. Cooking is good. Do
Well,
more cooking.
I guess I just won't really find out
You
till
won't find out until the recording. You check the
editing
recording.
post.
Yeah.
I actually don't think I don't know if I will edit this because I mean
It's
nobody's
a podcast. You're not
I mean
supposed to
but
edit it.
last podcast like whenever we bleeped out the word you know what word I'm talking about, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and also whenever Will was like play the clip from the beach lasagna
Uh-huh.
by PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, all of that, and then also just like editing out dumb stuff that people would say to cut. But I
Yeah.
mean, we haven't really had that issue.
Well, that's what the podcast is. Saying dumb stuff, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm only going to really edit the audio, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Unless something happens within the next like 15 minutes, because
Yeah.
we've already been recording for about 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Well. Hmm. America.
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 It's an interesting country. There's lots of history. So some of it's not good.
I mean,
Some of it is good. Like slavery being bad. That was good history.
okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah. What wasn't Abraham Lincoln a slave owner?
Yes.
And he also had a very high pitched voice. Like some would say he sounded like a woman.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
so I've heard. Yeah. The problem with America is that in the history books, in the textbooks, it it only talks about like the positive stuff that Americans have done
Mm-hmm.
and not really the bad stuff that they've done.
Yes.
It talks about all the bad stuff that the other people have done, but not the good stuff that they've done.
Oh, I don't know why, but this reminds me of nuclear stuff.
Ah.
This reminds me of nuclear energy.
Yeah, what about it?
So you know how nobody wants the nuclear power plant by them because it could melt down and then have a big big bad. You
Oh,
know,
yeah. Okay,
you
that
know, because like
lawnmower is really close to my house. You can probably hear it.
kind of I can hear it.
Okay.
But anyways, so you know, Chernobyl, that was pretty bad, right?
Chernobyl. It sounds familiar. I can't
The
think of it.
Russia,
Yeah.
Russian giant nuclear reactor
Yeah.
melted down,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
bad,
Yeah.
and so anyways, that was one of the reasons that people don't like nuclear energy because it's a big hazard, supposedly,
Yeah.
because if it melts down, that's going to kill people and then also be a very bad effect on the environment,
And the
right?
economy.
Yeah, because that's at least $1 billion investment, or at least several $100 million to make a nuclear power plant.
And then also deal with the aftermath. If it were,
Hmm.
if something were to happen.
Yeah, to do stuff.
Yeah. So
because all those people are moving out of the area. That's a lot of money.
and
That's
also that's a
moving
lot of
elsewhere.
taxation loss.
Yeah, because yeah, it's basically just wasted money at that point.
Yeah.
But the problem is that since then, nuclear energy is a lot cleaner and safer, and people still don't want it because it's quote unquote scary, but it's not. There's a minuscule chance of a nuclear reactor meltdown.
Yeah. Like Homer Simpson.
Yeah, Simpson could run a nuclear power plant.
No, Homer Simpson is in charge of keeping everybody safe. Like, and
Yeah,
he's like an idiot.
yeah, exactly.
So, if you don't trust Homer Citizen, I mean, what?
Homer Citizen, Homer the Citizen.
if you don't trust Homer Simpson, then you don't trust me.
Exactly.
If I were
The point I'm trying to say is, nuclear energy is not bad. The chances of a reactor meltdown are like more than or
one
less
to
than
a
you.
billion,
It's less than you winning the lottery.
yeah. But also the lottery is kind of like rigged.
Yeah, I guess. I've never really looked into the lottery being rigged.
I mean, but it probably, well, not
Yeah,
probably, but it a lot of lotto companies are rigged.
yeah. I'd imagine.
Hmm.
I I wouldn't doubt it.
And same with like whenever I think of lottery tickets, I think of carnival games.
Me too. That's weird.
Yeah. But I think of carnival
Um,
games because there's such a low chance that you'd win unless it's like a very fair place. Like
well, I
um
mean,
like
if you're not at a, if you're at a real cheap carnival, you could just like not be able to win the game. I know you watched Mark Rober's video on that
uh
in like sixth grade.
oh yeah, I remember watching that.
Yeah.
Um
But
yeah, that
anyways, we've got enough topic.
yeah. Well, not really, not
Kind of.
necessarily.
I've yeah. I mean,
It's just kind of
we'll
turned
have
into something else.
yeah. We changed topics.
Yeah. So,
Oh. Okay,
how
so what I'm gonna do because we don't know because I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go into Google and I'm gonna click I'm feeling lucky
ah.
and then we'll see what I get.
Mhm. You know, it'd be funny if it just like was religion
Yeah, that'd be funny.
or a
Come on.
Powerball ad. Okay, what happened?
Ooh, coincidence? I think not. Still
What
loading. That's
is that? What came up?
fine. Google.
That's stupid.
That's what happens when you get a laptop to.
I can't really hear you. You're cutting in and out. Hello? There you are.
Test. So you can hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you want to know what I got?
What'd you get?
I got Spanish art.
Spanish art. Okay. I mean,
Yes. What do you think of Spanish art?
I
Okay.
mean, I, I'm gonna have to go to Google Images and type in Spanish art if you want my opinion on it, because I haven't looked too far into the world of Spanish art, the culture of Spanish art.
Bye.
Why?
Arts and artsandculture.com.
What? Okay, Spanish art. There's a lot of people. There's an image of Hitler. Um, a lot of his is modern art. There is a tile wall that says Spanish art. There's a lot of photos of Jesus. Are you there?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. What?
Really? Well,
Okay. Um, yeah. Well, I don't think Spanish art is the best topic, if I'm being quite honest with you. Um, here. What?
hello?
Hello. Hello. Ivander.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, my thing was showing that I wasn't talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you you remember me segueing into a different topic.
Yes.
What if there was like this tricked out segue? Not a hoverboard, but like a
Uh-huh.
really cool segue.
Uh-huh.
How would one spell segue? Probably how you think you'd spell it.
Segway.
Yeah,
How do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna look up cool segue, and if I
Me
see
too.
any pictures of a dumb hoverboard, well, okay, I see a one wheel
Cool
and an
segue.
electric scooter.
Ooh, one wheel,
One wheels are
sub-lube bike
actually
chart.
one wheels are actually quite interesting. Oh, there's
Yeah,
a
they look
Ferrari Segway,
really?
like published by Ferrari.
Hmm. A vacuum Segway.
That sounds weird.
It looked weird.
But yeah, the one wheel is actually kind of cool.
Yeah. You seen Corridor Digital on
Corridor?
YouTube?
No.
Oh, they do a lot of stuff with one wheels.
Huh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's a Segway on Twitter. That's not a Segway.
There's there's somebody in
It's
my
a
neighborhood with a one wheel, and
really?
I haven't seen him out that much, but
Hmm.
also electric longboards are pretty cool too. I would like one of those, like a boost board or a juice board or whatever
Mm-hmm.
it's called,
Yeah.
like the Casey Neistat.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting the hoverboards.
No.
Didn't ask for hoverboards.
Yeah. See, that's the problem with today's society. We live in a society. We live
Where
in
a hoverboard is just like a Segway.
where a hoverboard is considered cooler than a Segway.
Exactly. Segways are cool.
Yeah, I remember going to the Oklahoma City Kids Museum, and they have
Mm-hmm.
this cool little Segway obstacle course where you
Really?
where you hop on a Segway and you have to go through these twisty turns, and
Mm-hmm.
you'd have to open a door while on a Segway or go over a bump while on a Segway
Hmm.
and go between cones. It was quite fun. That is actually a really good kids museum, even though it's not very
Sounds like it.
big. And they have a great
Mm-hmm.
movie theater too.
Hmm.
But yeah, and I got my Segway license at the age of 6, tier 3, so I'm kind of better than you.
It makes me sad. You're a better segue than me.
Yeah, I have a higher tier Segway license.
Mine's like tier 0. We don't have one.
Yeah, you don't have a Segway license. Mine's made out of paper, you nerd.
Ooh.
Yours is made out of nothing.
Mine's made out of air.
Whoa.
Real cool. Oh, you see the new Minecraft update?
Yeah, I watched the Minecraft live, even though it was like 4 hours. I hated it. Like,
What do you think?
I didn't hate the update stuff. I just hated the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that there's some interesting stuff. I mean, I personally am not. I seriously don't care what happens to Minecraft, like after 1.15.
Yeah.
Because I'm more of a PvP guy. I you can see me hanging out on the Hypixel server with my 1.8.9.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
I remember whenever I was super into what's it called? Super into SMPs, but now I'm more into PvPs. So for y'all at home, because I know that we have an older audience, an SMP is a survival multiplayer, which is like what your kids play on Minecraft, but with other people, like their friends or just friends they meet online or something. Like I was part of the Super Smash Bros. SMP. And then PvP is player versus player, which is just fighting. You there?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, well, a lot. Okay, we've reached the 1 hour mark, but I have another topic. If you
Talk
just
about it.
if you just hop onto my back, yeah, just yeah.
I've jumped on your back.
Yeah, I can tell you're quite heavy. So I'm just gonna. I don't know why I made a car noise, but
And you're not a car.
we have a really cool segue. That's why.
You're
But
not a car. You're a Segway.
or no, not Amazon reviews, but reviews in general. That was the most popular topic from from our first episode.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
How do
Even
you know?
Mrs. Moorbach was intrigued.
She watched it?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. But I think we should, instead of Azel High School reviews, I think we should talk about sugar-free gummy bear reviews
Ooh, those are the best.
on Amazon.
Those are funny.
Yeah, a lot of poopy stuff.
Yeah.
So if you
I've always
cannot,
I've always wanted to try,
why?
but
So
I don't know.
if you are um if you are under the age is of which going to the bathroom is inappropriate to you, then please leave. And
Now's your chance.
yeah.
Leave.
Okay. Digestive overload is the title of this review. Well, I bought
Ooh.
these fully well knowing the consequences of my actions. However, the unforeseen events that followed include, but are not limited to, my prize hunting dog unable to track due to the horrific stench of my bowels, my wife looking at me. My wife looking at me with cotton dipped Vicks Vapo Rub shoved into each nostril, the bathroom
Mm.
toilet holding up a picket sign saying wants an increase in wages if it's going to keep putting up with my digestive system. A signed petition from my neighborhood asking to please put a stop to this to suburban whale calling at all hours of the night. Best of luck. And that is a 5-star review and a verified purchase.
Huh. This one is titled Tasty Little Death Machines. Delicious, but sweet mother of God. The absolute agony I was in after consuming a handful of these little balls of concentrated evil can only be described as being in anal labor for 20 hours. On the plus side, I lost about 8 pounds of water weight. Bottom line, tasty, but only if consumed at the intervals of about 2 bears every 6 hours. If you can eat more than 12 in one sitting, will be expunging things from your inside that you never knew existed. 3 stars, verified purchase.
Okay. Well, this is not a verified purchase, but some of these people, they review them on Amazon, but they buy them on, like, at Walmart or something. This is a very long one, like, about 4 paragraphs, so it should be a story. I enjoy reading the story ones. Saint Diarrhea's Day's Massacre. I purchased these gummy bears thinking, sounds like a nice purchase, 5 pounds of delicious candy for a decent price. Can't go wrong. Unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way. It can't go very wrong. First of all, I made the mistake of not reading the reviews before my purchase, and that was a mistake I will live for the rest of my life due to the trauma I received after eating 2 handfuls of these. I was excited to try these first time, and I will say this. They were surprisingly tasteful for being sugar-free, quote-unquote, and I regretfully decided to try less than 2 handsful within 5 minutes before I had to make a run to the Walmart to purchase a few things that I didn't include, a stockpile of toilet paper. Within 15 minutes of consuming these high-powered laxatives, my stomach was making noises that should have seen as a message from God, warning me, you should turn back around and go home. I excused the funny feeling in my stomach. I was on a mission to replace a Keurig machine that broke from Walmart. I said it, Walmart. As I parked my car, I felt my stomach growing more agitated by the minute, making gurgling noises that struck me as unusual, but I proceeded to go to the store as I really wanted a new coffee machine. Act 2. It doesn't actually say that, but God help me. I was literally in the middle of the store looking at the small kitchen appliances before one loud gargle after another, and then I squeezed out a fart that began as a long squeak to a jet proportionalization in a split second. That probably had some people in the store confused that the sound as a gunshot and probably had some of them ducking for cover. As my situation had gone from on a 1 to 10 scale being with a 3, I might, what's it called? The not parentheses, but bracket pretty much. I'm literally soiling myself in the middle of a Walmart, and with hand towels and shower towels as my only source of fabric to wipe my butt, on parentheses or whatever it's called. I said F the Keurig, and I ditched my cart and went running all the way to the opposite end of the store to the bathroom while what sounded and felt like I had firecrackers exploding in my underwear. People were probably pointing at me while their kids are laughing, and I finally made it to the bathroom to find one stall available. Act 3. The handicap stall. I think they meant handicapped. Upon entering a bathroom stall, while simultaneously crying and pulling my pants down, I jumped onto the toilet seat, not realizing it was literally covered in urine as he began opening the floodgates, releasing the evil that moments prior had begun rearranging my insides. I realized after the fact that there was no seat paper, and I began holding on for dear life while I begged God to kill me, sounding off gunshots out of my butt that most likely had people running out of the store. Use this product at your own risk. Ask yourself, was it worth it? If the answer is yes, you should seek a mental health professor. That's it.
Sounds pretty good. How many stars?
1 star.
Aw, too bad.
Yeah, too bad.
Ooh, what? 5 stars. What exactly are these used for? I got these because I needed to fill a hole in some drywall that my cat put his head through. They filled the hole nicely, but spackle does not stick to them very well. I would recommend using the Washington Post to cover the hole as you fill it with all kinds of crap. Or as you fill it, cover the hole after you fill it, as all kinds of crap sticks to that. Would buy again. 5 stars.
What? It's so weird. And then there's also questions. You know, like how on Amazon you ask questions. Do they give the same laxative results as the original Haribo sugar-free gummy bears? One person wrote, he ate 8 and it had no effect. That doesn't surprise me, but I expect, but I expect most people tend to eat a lot more than 8. Results may vary, but for me, a big guy around 15, and I'm gassy, and over 25, to use as a euphemism, I can't speak, euphemism. I, I,
Feminism?
yes, that seems popular here. Niagara Falls sets in. Not sure how it compares to the original Haribo sugar-free, but that being said, they taste great, and they also provide a great training for those of us who need to learn portion control. Lol. But this was a 5-pound pack that I'm reading off of. So some people
Still.
had eaten 5 pounds of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna read you one.
Yeah.
It's 5 in the morning and I'm writing this review. These gummy bears are so delicious. I was so excited to have found such a Costco-sized pack to buy via Amazon. Last night I decided to throw caution to the wind and really live life on the edge. I tore open my 5-pound package and grabbed a handful of bears. Screw eating 9, why not hit up 15 and 20 instead? Oh, the joyous state I was in eating these tantalizing little treats. Off to bed I went about 30 minutes after taking in my nighttime snack. As I prepare for bed, I notice starting to rain outside as I hear low rumbles of thunder in the wee hours of the night. A few hours after I drifted off to sleep, I was suddenly awakened by a loud rumble in the jungle. Initially unsure if it's thunder from the storm or the gummy bears coming back to haunt me. It didn't take me long to realize that I would soon regret my rash decision to down so many bears in one sitting. The pain, the horror that took place, I can't even. Oh, but it wasn't over. 4:30, my body reacts once more. Now, I usually try to be a lady and keep the natural noises of the number 2 to a level of non-existence for my husband's sake, which requires a lot of self-control. But at this point in my life, I no longer have the ability to have that much self-control, and all the sounds are released as I expel the demonic little creatures from my body. It's now 5 a.m., and the struggle was so real for me that I would find it to be my civic duty to warn the world of these things. Yes, they are delicious, but don't let their size and taste fool you. Do not let your guard down with these things. Stick to maybe 2 at a time. You've been warned.
Hmm.
Verified purchase.
Huh. That's scary. Well, some interesting stuff happened this episode. We got controversial.
Yeah,
Controversial.
very.
We we delve into the sugar-free gummy bears, and
Yes.
we talked about some of our favorite TV shows.
Yeah.
And
Not really though. We only talked about JoJo.
yeah, and I think that this is a great note to end the episode. And
I agree.
have fun.
Have fun. Eat your greens. Cook. Lots of cooking.